Hello there, everybody. This is going to be a rough start, but my name is Heather. I'll also be known as One Salty Beach or OSB, however you want to throw it out there. I am starting a YouTube to help me track changes in my life, but I wanted to give you guys a little backstory. Hello. That's Pris. I also call her Little Mama. You'll probably see her quite a bit. There's one other one who is sitting directly in front of me. I'm sure you'll see him at some point too. Excuse me. So, I am a nurse. I am a daughter, and over the last 2 years, things have been pretty rough. Through COVID, I worked a lot of jobs. I worked probably 10 months straight between 3 different jobs. And it was very, very tough on me mentally and physically. And as COVID started to slow down and life started to make a little bit of sense again, my mom died. And it wasn't just that she died. If she had passed of natural causes or she had some long-term illness, I would have probably been a little bit more prepared. But she was killed in an accident, a vehicle versus pedestrian accident. Completely unexpected. And the last year has been incredibly hard. I'm not going to cry. I'm trying not to. I hate to cry. The first 3 months of it was the worst because I couldn't really talk about it with anybody because my mother was the pillar of strength in our family, and everybody around me, not just my family, our friends, but the entire town knew her, loved her. She was the primary care provider at our local hospital, and she had taken care of everyone's family members, children, grandparents, you name it, for years. So to allow for the people closest to me to heal, I had to hold a lot of things in. I had to keep a stiff upper lip and my jaw out and take the weight of the circumstances and hold it up for everyone around me, which was probably not the best choice at the time, but it felt like the correct thing to do at the time. But in the meantime, I was sitting alone by myself crying. And eventually, depression set in, of course, lack of, lots of nights with no sleep and nightmares and, dropping 20 pounds because I had no appetite. I mean, all those varying things. Obviously, I've gotten help for my mental health since then. I started taking medication to help me sleep better. And that part of me is on the mend. But for some reason today, I woke up to an entirely pink sky as far as the eye could see in every direction. And something just feels different. Something feels different. And I can't put my finger on what it is or why it's different, but it is. It almost feels like I am turning a corner, to an extent. I apologize for how rough this video is, and I know that, obviously you're used to probably more presentation and better editing and not so many pauses and things of that nature. And eventually I will make the effort to learn how to make this more palatable for viewing, I guess. But this is really more for me, and making it possible to see the changes around my life as I make them, and to track my progress. Basically, help me monitor and me getting my life back, feeling like I'm getting my life back. I know my life without her will never be normal, and I've accepted that, as hard as it is to have to do. But attaining a new normal and learning how to live without her, such as it is. Sorry. So I don't know if anybody out there has been through this. If you do, you know exactly probably how I'm feeling. But I would appreciate any enthusiasm and encouragement you guys could give, or recommendations or anything like that. Because I could really use the positivity, to help keep me motivated. I mean, I've never been the type of person to be afraid to do things. I have actually gone out of my way on purpose to do things that scare me. And there's a lot to that, and I will explain that in another video, I suppose. I mean, I don't want to drag this on for too long and have people be like, oh my God, she's so long-winded. But here we are, and the biggest fear that I've ever had has come true, and I'm sorry, I keep looking at myself. I'm making sure I'm centered. And now I really feel like I don't really have anything else left to lose, and I don't really feel like I have anybody to prove myself to, or anybody's approval to gain. So, this is a whole new ball game. And I want to start living with passion and ferocity, and without regrets, start doing things that matter versus doing things that just pass the time. Making sure that I have the quality and not the quantity, So, press again. Sorry, y'all. I'm hoping that you guys will be willing to go on this journey with me, and help me celebrate my victories, and motivate me through my failures, and just kind of hang on and go for the ride. Everybody needs a co-pilot, and that's kind of you guys right now. So thank you for stopping in. If you want to take this journey with me, I'll welcome anybody who wants to hang around and do so. Only thing that I really ask is that you be kind to each other. Life is hard enough without tearing each other down, And I look forward to walking this path with you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.